Hello! Time for an update on my fragrance oil project. That is the word that I'm looking for. It's been a really long week and I'm going to apologize because this is not going to be a professional video. I have pink eyeliner smeared underneath my eye because I was rubbing my eyes. My hair has been back in a ponytail all day. Although I did cut it last night myself with, reasonable results. Not professional by any means. Will get it fixed at some point, but it will tide me over for a little while longer. So, where were we? When we last spoke about this, which I'm pretty sure no one cares about, I had picked out Tenochtitilan as my fragrance oil for the week. I did look up the notes. One of the nice things about some of these being from Black Phoenix Alchemy Labs is they keep quite an inventory on their website, and then there's also a fan page. So if I want to look up something specific, I can. It's available. And sometimes it's really helpful for me to identify notes that I might like or things to avoid. So this one was amber, hyssop, coriander, Mexican espadzote, sage, prickly pear, and Mexican tulip poppy. It is very sweet and kind of floral. So it's not my favorite of scents. I wore it for the whole week without complaints, but I'm not going to use it again. It was just, something about it reminded me of like when you go to like the Renaissance Fair or into a place that sells a lot of essential oils, and all of those scents are kind of mixed together, except there's like a top note of sweetness. That's what this kind of reminded me of. So last week I did not record a video about this, and I picked something that I knew that I liked. So this is Lordy, which, if you don't know, is a reference to James Comey. So it's political. Just end stop. But I love it, and I will continue to use it. So the notes are 1950s cologne, a shuffle of paper, black leather, and cold coffee. And it smells like that. For people who knew me back in high school, which is like one of you, if she even watches this video, in high school, the scents that I was drawn to were very much more masculine scents, because at the time in the 90s, most of the scents that people were wearing were things like Bath and Body Works fragrances, and it was very divided. So all of the sweet, floral, fruity flavors were over on the women's side, and anything that was more musky, woodsy, or herbaceous was over on the men's side. So I actually wore men's cologne for most of high school. The fun thing about fragrances is that it really is gender neutral, and it's what you like, and fragrances change so much on an individual person that I don't know that anyone would have like walked by me and said that I smelled like a boy. And if they would, I would have taken it as a compliment, because I'm just so, what's the word that people always use for me? I don't remember. We'll just say, wait, no. Contrary. That's it. I don't know what she's doing. Okay. So, I randomly picked out, since it's now Thursday, I randomly picked out a cologne out of my bag, rather than subject you guys to this. And the new one that I've been using this week is called The Death of Sardanapal. And all of these things have stories, which I will at some point look up, but not tonight because I'm tired. So this is red wine, balsam, dark myrrh, honey, cassia, lemongrass, cognac. You definitely get the red wine and the cognac. It's very, not alcohol-y, but liquor-y, like in that like really intense sweetness. You definitely get the honey on it, like when you smell it in like the little imp, and when it's wet. I think when it dries down, it really tempers out, and a lot of people I've noticed on the forums say that it becomes sort of warm tea-like, and I agree with that. So I'm enjoying it. I don't know whether I'll keep it around. I mean, I've got so many other scents, but it's an interesting one, and it's not one that I would have ordinarily picked. So that's something cool. I'm just gonna randomly grab one next time because the showmanship of pulling it out of a bag that you can't really see, I think, is done. And again, I'm doing this to keep myself accountable. So I hope everyone's keeping safe, having a good time. Happy 4th of July to those who celebrate it. To those people who don't or who don't like fireworks, I hope you can have an enjoyable, relaxing weekend, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye.